Hi, in this video, we shall be discussing premiums. Premiums. Wherever you hear premiums, what comes to your mind? Premium is a lump sum paid in consideration of reduction in rent. That is what premium is all about. It's a lump sum paid in consideration in reduction of rent. For instance, maybe I saw a property or I'm in occupation of a property and maybe I now realize that maybe there's a development in that location and there's possibility that the landlord may now increase that rent. You get me? So now I can just come and pay the landlord 10 years, 20 years premium, 30 years premium. So that was he would like at some point, if I've paid that money, I've made the landlord what to consider reducing rent for me, and now I've secured my tenant. The landlord cannot just come and remove me from the house again. And also, I've had security. There's security in increment. The landlord will not just come and increase the rent anyhow. And to the landlord now, an advantage towards him is that he will have a lump sum, a capital sum, which may not what he will come and he may further invest. Then the capital sum is not subject to tax. It is an annual sum that is subject to tax. So now, another thing is that to the landlord now, there's security. He's sure that yes, security of tenant, he knows that that tenant will stay in the amount of years he has paid for. There's an assurance of the fact that his property will not be vacant. And also there's an assurance that he, as the property is not vacant, definitely there's an assurance that he will be getting his rents on a yearly basis. So his property will be valid. All right. So that is what premium is all about. Take note, premium is a lump sum paid in consideration of a reduction in rents. A lump sum paid, a lump sum, plenty amount paid, so that you are telling your landlord to help you reduce the rent. When he sees that money in bulk, he may consider reducing the rent for you. So let us have some different, in this video particularly, we shall be having different scenarios in which this premium is calculated. So please try and watch it to the end so that each time you see any question on premium, you can easily refer to this video and solve that problem. All right. If you are new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe, comment, right, and on your notifications so that anytime we drop any new video, you will be notified. All right. So let's start the calculations. All right. Now this question says a shop is worth 100,000 naira. That is the full rental value is 100,000 naira. The freeholder, that is the landlord, however, is willing to let it at the full rental value, which is 100,000 naira, but wishes to receive a premium from any intending lessee desirous of taking the premises on a 21 years lease. So he wants somebody that will come and carry the property for 21 years and he will pay a premium and be paying his rent. All right. What is the amount of premium which will be equivalent to a reduction of 25,000 naira in the rent from both the lessee and the lessor? Leasehold interest 8%, sinking fund 2.5%, tax 40%. Let's get rolling on this. The analysis says what we have gotten all this leasehold interest. This is the full rental value is 100,000. All right, so let us get rolling. So now full rental, the lessee point of view, the lessee's point of view. All right, our full rental value is how much? 100,000. Now the rent that is to pay is X to get what? 25,000 naira reduction as his profit rent. That is what the landlord says. He wants somebody that will pay, that will be equivalent to a reduction of 25,000 naira. So now it is easy. 25,000, 100,000. We already know that here is going to be 75,000 naira. All right. But that is not what we are using. We are using this 25,000 naira, which is the profit rent. Which is the profit rent. All right. So now we'll go YP 21 years, 8%, 2.5 sinking fund is, and there is tax. Okay, tax 40% is going to be 7.0765. All right, when you multiply it, it's going to give you 176,913. So let's see 177,000. From the lessee's point of view, that is from the tenant's point of view. Let us try the lessor point of view, which is the landlord. What is the landlord saying now? So now there's a rent loss. Yes, rent loss of how much? 25,000 naira. So we have YP single rate of 21 years at 7% because the leasehold is 8. The freehold is always lesser than the leasehold at 7%, which is 10.8335. You multiply it, you're going to get 270,888. So now let's see 271,000 approximately. Now the next thing is what? Reconcile. You add this 177,000 plus 271,000, then divide by 2, and you're going to get 224,000. So this is going to be what will be their premium. So thank you. Like, share, subscribe, or stay. Now in this next one now, there's another calculation now again. All right, there's another calculation now that says, let me write the question for you. All right, so previously we made a calculation where we found the premium. Right, now in this calculation now, in this question, we are to find the rent. All right, you see, supposing right, supposing that the previous illustration, a premium of 250,000 have been agreed by both the lessee and lessor. What should be the rent in view of full rental value to what? 100,000 naira per annum. All right, like always I've said, you're going to start from what? The lessee and lessor point of view. So let us start. And we already know our analysis. We know what our YP is. We know that it's for 21 years. The leasehold is 8%, freehold 7%, sinking fund 2.5, tax 40%. It's already on ground from our previous illustration. So now solution, lessee point of view. All right, so now the full rental value is 100,000. We now less our premium. Okay, less premium, and annual, that is annual equivalent of premium, which is equals to the premium is how much? 250,000 all over YP dual rates. All right, which is now equals to 250,000 all over YP for 21 years, 8%, 2.5 sinking fund, and tax 40%, which is equals to 250,000 all over 7.0765. We demolish it to be 35,328. So you now minus 100, you now minus 100,000 minus 35,328. We're now left with 65, 64,672. So let's say 65,000. So let's go for the lessor's point of view now. The full rental value, same way 100,000, you less your annual equivalent of premium, which is equals to 250,000 all over YP. Since it's lessor, it's going to be single rate, so 250,000 all over YP, 21 years at how many percent? 7%. So always lesser than the YP dual rate. So we're going to have 250,000 all over YP, 21 years at 7% is 10.8355. Now it's going to be, if you divide 250,000 by 10.8355, you have 23072. 23072. Now you now minus 100,000 from this, you're going to be left with 76,727. So let us see, 77,000 is our what we got. So the lessee is in his own calculation is to pay 65,000 as rent. Why from the lessor's point of view, we have 77,000 naira as rent. So the next thing we do is to reconcile the two of them. And how do we reconcile the two of them? You add 65,000 plus 77,000 divided by 2, and that's going to give you 71,000 naira to be his rent. So this is the rent he is to pay. Now we are going to now look at another scenario, or let's see. So thank you very much. If you are new to this channel again, like, comment, subscribe, share to other people who are trying to make valuation very easy. Even at the comfort of your home, you can learn valuation and go to the school and now what? Become a certified valuer. Thank you very much. See you in our next video. So in our next video, we shall be learning varying income or varying interest. Varying interest. Varying interest. This one will just